What's going on, everybody? Here with my next entry in my series of plants I have no idea what I'm doing with, kokedama edition. And I actually have about 4 of them so far. But this was my last kokedama that I made in a class taught with this really great guy by the name of Lee, who would teach classes periodically out of Myriad Botanical Gardens here in Oklahoma City. And like I said, this was the last one I made in one of his classes. And I said to him beforehand, hey, Lee, I want to do an actual larger plants because the other 3 plants you'll see are kind of small, and I kind of like big leaved plants, as I said previously. And so he suggested the whalefin, and so I was just like, I don't care, whatever. And so he brought it, and ironically, when he brought it to the class, it was only these 2 fins. So since I actually did the kokedama and had it sitting here in my house for the last 3.5 months, this fin is actually brand new. Came out on its own in the last 3.5 months. And if you look closely, there's actually a 4th one that is coming out. So I kind of feel like kokedama allows you to have plants that raise themselves, kind of like Gen X. So I bought this really nice dish that you can actually find in my Linktree bio and put some rocks in here to stabilize it and position it at the angle that I want it. And I leave it alone. And I water it once a week because I kind of keep my place a little warmer due to all the tropical plants I have throughout the house. And so it dries out by Friday. And so Friday, I'll put it in a bowl of water, maybe about halfway up, and let it sit there for like 15 minutes. Take it out, let the excess drip off, and then I plop it back in here. And it's normally sitting right here, right at this direct sun in the south facing window. And it seems to be happy, and it's raising itself. And I feel like anytime a plant grows, you must be doing something right. And I think what I'm doing right with a lot of my kokedamas is I'm leaving them to their own devices. So leave them be. So that's my rule of thumb for a lot of plants, especially those I don't know what I'm doing with. You know what? You'll figure it out. Again, my plants are Gen X. So I let them raise themselves. And he seems to be doing well. He's raised his child, and he apparently has another one on the way. So he's doing well. But this is my Whalefin. Pretty cool. I think that the fact that it's in actually kokedama makes it even cooler for me. But this is my boy. Bye.